One morning, when the sun had just begun to rise, Smita made a decision. She would leave the baby in a faraway bush where nobody would find her. With a heavy heart, she left the baby and walked away, never looking back. Once upon a time, in a small village called a young girl named Smita. Smita was just 19 years old, and she lived with her parents in a little house made of mud and thatch. Their village sat next to Ai Kingdom, another village not too far away. Smita's parents worked hard, but they were very poor. They dreamed of sending Smita to the university so she could have a better life. Every day, they toiled in the fields, hoping for a brighter future for their daughter. But one day, everything changed. Smita discovered she was pregnant. She was scared and didn't know what to do. Instead of telling her parents, she made up a story about going to work in Nana until her university admission came true. Her parents believed her and wished her well, not knowing the secret she was carrying. Smita's boyfriend, the father of her baby, denied the pregnancy and left her alone. Determined not to let the baby ruin her dreams, Smita vowed to go to the university no matter what. Instead of going to Anna, like she said, Smita traveled to a nearby village. There, in the quiet of the night, she gave birth to a beautiful baby girl. Instead of joy, Smita felt anger and frustration. She saw the baby as a burden, a barrier to her dreams. One morning, when the sun had just begun to rise, Smita made a decision. She would leave the baby in a faraway bush where nobody would find her. With a heavy heart, she left the baby and walked away, never looking back. In Ai Kingdom, there lived a woman named Nemma and her husband, Amandi. Their home was filled with warmth and love, but there was a yearning in their hearts. They longed for a child to call their own. Amandi, you see, was in line to become the king of their village, and according to tradition, they needed a son to carry on the royal lineage. But despite their fervent prayers and hopes, the sound of little footsteps never echoed through their halls. One sunny day, which happened to be the same day Smita abandoned her baby, Nemma ventured into the nearby bush to gather firewood. There, she heard a faint cry, a baby's cry. With each step, the sound grew louder until she stumbled upon a sight that made her heart ache. There, amidst the swaying grass and dappled sunlight, lay a tiny basket cradling a precious bundle of baby wrapped in a soft blanket, her cries piercing the tranquility of the forest. Nemma's eyes widened in disbelief and sadness as she realized that someone had abandoned this innocent soul. Why would anyone leave such a precious gift? Nemma whispered to herself, her heart heavy with empathy for the forsaken child. Unable to turn away from compassion, she knelt beside the basket and gently lifted the baby into her embrace. The child's cries softened as if sensing the warmth of Nemma's love. In that moment, Nemma knew she couldn't leave the child alone in the wilderness. Deep within her heart, a glimmer of hope sparked a hope that perhaps this child was meant to fill the void in their home. With the baby cradled in her arms, Nemma made her way back to their humble bungalow, her thoughts swelling with uncertainty. How would Amandi react to her bringing home a stranger's child? Would he understand the depth of her compassion? As she entered their home, the scent of stew simmering on the hearth greeted her, mingling with the warmth of familiarity. Amandi turned from the cooking pot, his eyes widening in surprise at the sight of Nemma holding the bundle in her arms. "Nah, what is this?" he exclaimed, his voice filled with a mixture of curiosity and concern. Nemma hesitated as she explained how she had found the abandoned child in the forest, her words flowing forth like a river. "I couldn't bear to leave her there, Mandy," she pleaded, her eyes brimming with tears. "She needs us just as much as we need her." For a moment, silence hung heavy in the air, the flickering fire casting shadows upon the walls. And then, to Nemma's relief, Amandy's expression softened, a glimmer of understanding in his eyes. "She may not be of our blood. She is a child in need of love," he said softly, reaching out to caress the baby's cheek with gentle fingers. And so, in the glow of the hearth and the embrace of their love, Nemma and Amandy welcomed the abandoned child into their hearts and home. They named her Ada, meaning princess, for she was indeed a precious gift from above. As days turned into weeks and weeks into months, Ada blossomed under Nemo's tender care, her laughter filling their home with joy. She became the light of their lives, a beacon of hope amidst the shadows of uncertainty. 3 years had drifted by, and Nemma's heart swelled with a joy she had long awaited. Within the cozy walls of their bungalow, a new chapter of happiness unfolded, a chapter written in the laughter of children and the embrace of family. Ada's belly swelled with the promise of a new life, her every step a dance of anticipation as she awaited the arrival of their long-awaited bundle of joy. And as the months rolled by like gentle waves upon the shore, the household bustled with excitement, a symphony of hope and love that filled the air. And then, on a day kissed by the golden rays of the sun, Nemma's prayers were answered. A tiny cry, a song of life, echoed through the halls. In the tender embrace of dawn, she cradled her newborn son, his eyes sparkling with the promise of tomorrow. Happiness danced in every corner of Amandy's household, their hearts overflowing with gratitude for the precious gift they had been blessed with. And there, now, a radiant blossom of joy welcomed her baby brother with open arms, her laughter mingling with his newborn cries like notes in a symphony of love. And so, amidst the gentle embrace of family, they embarked on a journey of love and discovery, their hearts intertwined like vines in a garden of dreams. Nemma and Amandy watched their children grow, their days filled with the simple joys of laughter and play, their nights aglow with the warmth of shared dreams. Months turned into years, and as the sun dipped low on the horizon, casting shadows upon the land, destiny beckoned once more. Amandy, noble and true, was called to ascend the throne of AI Kingdom, a beacon of hope amidst the tapestry of their lives. With a heart as vast as the sky and a spirit as unyielding as the mountains, Amandy took his place as king, his crown a testament to the legacy of honor and compassion he carried within. And by his side stood Mao, his queen. And as they gazed upon the kingdom spread before them, their hearts swelled with pride and humility. For they knew that true greatness lay not in the wealth of gold or the power of kingdoms, but in the love they shared and the family they had built. And so, in the kingdom of AI, a tale of love and destiny unfolded, a tale written in the stars and whispered by the wind. For in the heart of every child lies the promise of tomorrow, and in the embrace of family, the strength to weather any storm. And amidst the laughter of children and the warmth of love, they found their happily ever after a kingdom united, a family bound by love, and a legacy of hope that would echo through the ages. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe my channel for more interesting stories. Your support means a lot.